This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google IvyPanda Free Essays.
Introduction. Hydroenergy is also referred to as water energy. This is the production of electricity energy from water sources. Heavy electricity generators are used to produce electricity from moving water. It is the transfer of kinetic energy to electric energy. This paper looks into hydroenergy. It will discuss how it is produced, its use, disadvantages, and advantages. How hydroenergy is produced. There are different ways that electricity can be generated from water, including conventional tides, pumped storage, or runoff rivers. Conventional. This involves using dams to tap potential energy from water in terms of water that accumulates in these dams. After accumulation, the water is left to run down a height referred to as the head. As they run down, they get into contact with turbines, which they rotate. The rotating turbines run electric generators, and electricity is produced. Tides. Tides move in waves. The up and down movement of the tide has kinetic energy that is used to rotate turbines that are kept strategically for this purpose. The turbines generate electricity. Pumped storage. Water is passed through different stepped elevations. When water changes from elevations, it has kinetic energy that rotates turbines for electricity generation. Runoff rivers. This is the use of water speed in running rivers, which is used to rotate turbines for electricity generation. Uses of electricity. Electricity is used in industries and in homes for various purposes. It is a reliable energy source for heating, lighting, and running machinery. In manufacturing goods, it is considered as one of the input costs incurred. This is in terms of lighting the factory, running manufacturing and administrative machines, and heating. In homes, it is used for lighting and running of electrical equipment like televisions, electric fans, and electric heaters, among others. It is easier to make life better as people can connect to the outside world through various equipment like computers, phones, radios, and telegrams, which are run by electric power. Of late, the energy has been tapped in the transport industry, where it is used in electric tramways, railways, and the new development of electrically charged motor vehicles. Advantages of hydroenergy. Energy from water has been considered one of the world's cleanest sources of energy. It does not produce greenhouse gases when it is being produced or when it is being used. Although there are minimal emissions when a plant is being set up, this is negligible and cannot count compared to the emission of electricity from fossil fuels. The energy also does not have wastes that need to be disposed of. In the year that the world is suffering from global warming, hydropower is seen as one of the strategies that can assist in reducing greenhouse emissions. This makes the energy good for sustainable development. Hydroenergy maintains an upper hand when compared to nuclear energy since it does not produce nuclear reactants associated with nuclear energy. Nuclear reactants are dangerous to human health. It is a renewable source of energy. Water used to run turbines is not utilized in any way other than its energy, and thus, it can be reused more than once without reducing its capability. Adopting renewable technology assists the world in meeting its current population's energy demands without limiting the level at which future generations will meet their needs. The initial cost of setting up machinery and generators is huge. However, the cost of running the plants is relatively low compared to other energy sources. This makes the net cost lower. The cost of electricity from water is the cheapest in the world, thus, companies and people can utilize the important product at an affordable cost. Disadvantage of hydroenergy. The creation of water reservoirs in lowland areas for water collecting influences the natural habitation of the area. This includes climatic conditions, which create microclimates. The reservoirs influence aquatic life. They create a different environment and temperatures and may widen up breeding areas of aquatic life. These plants are deeply constructed in water, and as they decay, they produce methane gases, which may be dangerous to the people living around them. On the other hand, they create stagnant water, which may become a breeding place for disease-causing insects like mosquitoes and tsetse flies. Finally, hydroelectric plants are good terrorist attack points. This is because of the danger they can pose to a country if attacked. Conclusion: there are many sources of electricity. They include fossil fuels, wind, solar, and hydroelectricity. Electricity is used in homes, offices, and factories. Hydroelectric power generation is superior to other forms since it is renewable, cheap, and emits minimal greenhouse gases. However, these plants lead to massive dislocation of people when they are being constructed and are terrorist attack sites. It also creates a breeding place for disease-causing insects like mosquitoes and tsetse flies, which affect the health of human beings. Did you like this hydro energy advantages and disadvantages sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs.